Hi you guys, this is Nurse Jazz with Real Life Nursing Teas. I'm going to start this video off today by first apologizing because my life has been so chaotic since the last video and I wasn't really good at editing videos or anything like that. So here I am today and I've kind of gotten some help with that department. So here we are, we're going to start this thing off right. I'm going to be giving you guys weekly videos and I'm so excited. Thank you to all my subscribers that I do have. Thank you to all the people that have been watching my videos. I am truly humbled and I'm forever grateful. So this video today is going to be about transitioning within your nursing career, because a lot of times, especially as a new grad, I've been a nurse 2 years, you guys. Now I still consider myself a new nurse, a baby nurse. I think even when I'm 30 years into my career, I'm still going to consider myself somewhat a new nurse, because there's always something new to learn. There's always something interesting going on in the field that you may not know. So always be open to learning, always be open to asking questions. So today we're going to talk about transitioning with your nursing career and when is it time for you to transition. For me personally, I started out on a cardiac step-down unit and I really enjoyed it. Our patient ratio was about 4 to 1, sometimes 5 to 1, and depending on staffing, even 6 to 1. Within 6 months in my nursing career, I became the charge nurse several nights of the week, where my patient ratios, I would have 4 patients and still have to charge and check on all the other nurses. And sometimes I would even have 5 patients and be the charge nurse. And if we had inadequate staffing, I would have 6 patients. And yes, talk about overwhelming. There were times where I felt overwhelmed, and I would always let my manager know like how I was feeling, how I felt. But in the way healthcare is going, there is a massive nursing shortage, which all of you guys should be aware. It's talked about on CNN, it's talked about on MSN, on any news outlet at least once a month. They talk about the nursing shortage and how there are only, by 2020, they're going to need like 2 million or like 20 million nurses. I know it's a large amount of nurses, and the nursing shortage affects us each and every day. So if you guys know anybody that wants to be a nurse, encourage them, give them encouragement, give them advice, and also give them the real of what it means to be a nurse, because this job is not easy by any means. So back to transitioning. I knew that it was time for me to go because I started to feel a little bit unhappy with where I was, and I love my patients. I love giving patient care, but I wanted to challenge myself mentally. I kind of felt like I was getting into a routine. I could give my meds, I knew about my medications, and that was kind of it. I felt empty inside. So I wanted something more, and I wanted something critical. So I switched to the critical care unit. I currently have done neuro ICU. I still do that, and I currently do regular ICU, which we take all types of patients, PRN, which is an as-needed job, and I kind of dabbled into travel nursing. We'll talk about that on the next video. Landing your first travel nurse contract, when to take it, when not to take it. That'll be on the next segment. However, I kind of got into PRN jobs because as a new grad, you really don't make a lot. I remember starting out making, what, $23 an hour. Be mindful, rent is expensive. I think my rent at the time might have been like $900. So I'm like, I have to get a second option. Anyways, back to this. I switched to critical care. I really enjoyed critical care. It's very intense. It requires you to be on each and every aspect of the patient, from what they eat, from what they pee, from when they pee, when they have a bowel movement, all these drips. Sometimes your patient could be on 1 drip. Sometimes they could be on 10 different drips that's keeping them alive. Sometimes they could even be on continuous renal replacement, which is a form of dialysis for patients that cannot handle typical dialysis like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday patients, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday patients. They end up on continuous renal replacement, and that is intense. I've learned how to set the machine up from start to finish without any help. And I also transferred to the ICU thinking, maybe it'll be a little bit different, maybe it'll be a little bit more relaxed, because you only get 2 patients, 2 to 1, 2 patients for every 1 nurse, and if the staffing is really off, 3 to 1. And I was just thinking to myself, maybe it'll be a little bit better, because you don't have as many patients. And wrong. So if you think about transitioning with that idea in mind, the work is just as busy, the work is just as hard, and you have to think critically because your patient's life depends on it. So when you transition, always weigh all the factors, always think about why you're moving, and always keep in mind that the patient is first. No matter where you go, no matter how you feel, no matter what type of night you had at home, no matter what type of day or things you have going on in your personal life, when you walk through those hospital doors, the patient comes first, always and forever. If you have any questions about your transition, want to ask me any more questions about my transition, feel free to message me. I will answer all questions. You can also follow me on Instagram at Jasmine, JASMYNE_Sky, and comment on my pictures or message me or inbox me. I will get back with you. I'm so sorry. I've been gone. I've been missing, but I am back and I am here to stay. And this is Nurse Jazz with Real Life Nursing Teas, always giving you the real on what it means to be a nurse. Thank you. Have a blessed day.